Joining me now is Miss Universe Pia Alonzo Wurtzbach. So when you watch that, is it still come back to you because you were like, ooh, how does it feel?
I'm okay now, actually. I'm very excited to start my reign as Miss Universe. This is actually my
This is your first day on the job. It's official,
Yes.
right? Your first official working day. So, and that's great. And I know you're going to do a great job. We were all rooting for you. I have to say, I was watching it live for that moment, rooting for you. And then we were like, wait a minute, what happened? We kind of knew something was wrong. Have you had a chance to recover from that moment? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Right. I've been wanting to ask you this since the beginning, before I go on with the question. So they put the crown on your head, and immediately they went to the credits, and then on to the next show. Mm-hmm. Do you feel like you got your moment?
Well, I didn't know that they cut the show right after they put the crown on me, because when I was there, everything they just kept taping. They just kept going, and they were still taping it. So I didn't know to which part they actually stopped airing Miss Universe.
They barely got the crown on your head, and they went to that closing credit, that pink thing, whatever it was, and then it went into, next on the news, right? It was over. When you watch it, do you say, hey, do you feel robbed in a way?
Well, no, because I'm trying to recall the experience, what it was like for me while I was on stage. And I think I had my moment, so I'm okay with it.
So what do you think about Steve Harvey admitted he made a mistake, and it was a heartfelt admission. What do you think of that?
Well, I respect him very much for that. Right away, he admitted that he made a mistake. He apologized. He actually went up to me backstage and he said sorry. I accept his apology, and I think that was speaks very highly of his character.
Yeah, and we're all human, and we all make mistakes, and it's great that you forgive him, and everybody should forgive him. He's human, right? And he's going to come back next year. We'll talk about that a little bit more. But you seemed even more confused by the people at home, because we were like, oh my gosh, this is real. Were you wondering if this is a joke, like if this is actually happening? Because you didn't move. The other girls were saying, go, and you were like, what am I supposed to do?
Well, definitely not a joke. There was never a moment there where I thought it was like planned or anything.
But you weren't sure if what he was saying was true, right?
I didn't want to assume that I was the winner unless he actually announces it himself. So when he said that he made a mistake, I had to wait a little bit more, and then when he did say that first runner-up was Colombia, I was thinking to myself, okay, Pia, wait a little bit more. And then when he said that Miss Philippines was actually the winner, that's when I thought, oh, okay, so I won.
What does it mean to you to win something like this? And I ask you that because I think that you have a great platform. It's something that people don't usually take on because they think it's too controversial or whatever it has to do. It's HIV and AIDS, which I think is really important, and trying to end that whole epidemic. What does it mean to you to finally have a platform like this in order to work on what you want?
Well, in the Philippines, because it's a growing epidemic, and it's growing because of unprotected sexual contact and rampant drug use. And also, I'm learning more about it now on an international level now that I'm Miss Universe. So as I'm going along with it, I'm not an expert, but as I'm going along with it, I'm learning, and that's why I'm an advocate for it. So also, besides the HIV and AIDS, some other causes that I want to put some light into as I go through my year. One of them are relief operations for places that are hit by natural disasters and calamities, because it happens quite often, unfortunately, where I'm from, the Philippines. And another one is cyberbullying, actually.
Yeah, those are all great platforms. And you're not only a beautiful young lady, you are very intelligent, you're very smart. And I have to ask you, you're going to be in a year putting the crown on the next Miss Universe. And Steve Harvey, you're going to go, Steve, give me that card, let me look at it.
Maybe I'll be there to make sure that everything goes smoothly, yeah.
And you are, again, amazing. Pia Alonzo Wurtzbach, Miss Universe. Can we see the crown?
Yeah, definitely. Would you like to?
Do you want to put it on? No, I don't want to put it on. But
no, but then...
it's really heavy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's quite heavy.
Yeah.
And it's real.
And it's quite an honor. It's right here. And it's quite an honor, too, in the Philippines for this to happen. This is a very big deal.
It's a very big deal. We take pageants very seriously, especially Miss Universe. I think the relevance is it gives people hope. It's like seeing Manny Pacquiao do very well in a boxing match. That's how it feels like for them to see somebody win in an international pageant, especially Miss Universe.
Best of luck.
Thank you very much.
We'll be right back. Here with Miss Universe, Pia Alonzo Wurtzbach, Miss Universe 2015, and we're going to do rapid fire questions. Are you ready?
Yeah.
You think you can handle this?
Yeah.
All right.
Do it.
You thought Steve Harvey was tough. I'm going to be tough. I'm going to start. You're going to have 45 seconds.
Okay.
The clock will start after I ask the first question. Ready? Okay. So you guys always talk about world peace. How would you bring about world peace?
By telling people that communication is the best way to achieve world peace. I think that the reason why there is war is because of conflict, and that's because of miscommunication.
If you had one wish, what would it be?
Contentment for everybody.
If you won the lottery, what would you do with the winnings?
Well, this is money that I didn't really earn myself, so I'd probably share it with my family and my friends, put some to charity, and save some of it for a future investment.
All right. If you were a color, what color would you be and why?
I would be green.
Why?
Well, because it's very relaxing to the eyes, and it's the color of nature.
If you were an animal, what would it be?
Philippine eagle, very strong.
Okay, that's it. You're done. But I'm going to ask you, who is Miss Universe 2015?
Pia Alonzo Wurtzbach.
Thank you. There you go.